What's up, guys? It's Cool Ginger here, and another video today. Bit of a just kind of a discussion, you know what I mean? But talk about how it's always worse in your head, you know what I mean? What do I mean by that? Basically, a lot of the times, say something comes up in life, whether it's I'm trying to think of an example, you're leaving a job or something, you know what I mean? Or you lose your job, lose your girlfriend, whatever it is. It's not as bad as you think. It's probably not actually, in reality, it's probably actually not that bad. Sounds a weird thing to say, but a lot of times, I'll go with that example of just, breaking up with your girlfriend or something. A lot of people get real sad, but at the end of the day, it's emotion. It's like, it's natural. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. Natural. But at the end of the day, break up with the girl, and, there's a million more fish in the sea, you know what I mean? You're sad for a bit, but what changes? Go back to your job, back to the gym, get on with your life. And eventually, it sounds, I'm not trying to be mean, oh, get on with your life, but eventually it will just move on and as if nothing happened, you know what I mean? It's probably not that bad. If you lose your job, it's might seem like the end of the world, but it's start looking life for a new one, get the new job, you know what I mean? Eventually move on. I'm trying to think of another example, an injury or so. Injuries are pretty bad, but an injury, you'll heal it up, you know what I mean? Like, it's this quote that we suffer more in imagination, you know what I mean? I think that was Marcus Aurelius or something. I think it was Marcus Aurelius anyway. But he said we suffer more in imagination, you know what I mean? And it's like, even with trying out something new, it always seems worse before you do it. You know what I mean? Whether it's trying out a new sport, joining the gym for the first time, trying out a new job. It always seems real scary and real, oh, what do I do? How's it going to work? I don't know that yet. You do it. It's never really that bad. You know what I mean? It's never that bad. Or, doing something with your mate if there's some like, I don't know, party on or a thing that all the boys are heading to. And it's like, you don't want to go, new people there, don't want to go, but there's, you never regret going, you know what I mean? It's never that bad once you actually go, you know what I mean? Once you actually try something out, it's never that bad. Taking risks, it seems scary, but it's never that bad in reality, you know what I mean? So whether it's something happens to you or something you're trying to start doing, like it's posting a video, you know what I mean? A lot of the times before I post a video or I post a reel on Instagram or a YouTube video, sometimes I end up in my head thinking like, oh, what if people see it and don't like it, or people think um people think it's weird I'm posting videos or something, you know what I mean? Who cares? Nobody's even said that to me, you know what I mean? I think one of the lads said I made a video, step out your comfort zone, right? And one of the boys said like, does it count as stepping out of my comfort zone if I like gooning the exam or something? It's, you know what I mean? Nobody gives a shit. Like, I'm always thinking, oh, if I post this video, what'll he think and what'll they think, and doesn't matter. Or if people don't like the video, no one cares about your video. You know what I mean? I never know. And then my videos everybody ends up liking the video, or someone will leave a comment saying cool video, you know what I mean? Like, it's never that bad. That's an example that I can give, you know what I mean? Most videos, it seems, I've kind of gotten used to it now because I've posted a few, but first time if you're posting on social media, it's like, oh, what'll everybody think? No one cares. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. It's always worse in your head, is what I'm trying to get at. The main point of the video, it's always worse in your head, you know what I mean? It's trying something new, you'll think, oh, I'm scared, what if I do it wrong? I don't know anything. Or if something happens to you, like I said, life, shit happens, you know what I mean? The girl leaves you, the fucking, I'm trying to think of an example, because the girl left me recently, so the example's fresh in my head, you know what I mean? But it's never that bad, you know what I mean? It's nothing. You'll be all good. You know what I mean? Most of the time, it can be that bad. I'm not saying it never is. It can absolutely be that bad, but I'd say a lot of the time, it never is. It's all mental. It's all fear and worry and anxiety. But it's, you know, it's all reframe how you think. It's never that bad. There's always a bright side. You know what I mean? And even if there's not a bright side, even if it is that bad, sometimes it can be. It can be that bad. Even if it is, it's better off to just still believe there's a bright side. You know what I mean? Even if there's not, believe there's a bright side. You know what I mean? So that's the main point of the video, is that it's probably not that bad. You know what I mean? It can be, but in reality, it might not be too bad. You'll probably be grand. You know what I mean? So don't worry. But yeah, that's just a quick video today, talking about a little thought I've had. You know what I mean? But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you agree. Comment what you thought. Let me know. I always respond to the comments. I like hearing what people have to say. Have a bit of conversation, and I will see you guys in the next one. By the way, don't forget, before I just done the outro, but lockdown vlog coming this weekend. Me and the boys are heading to Wicklow. 3 days, 2.5 days, 2 nights, and then big Wicklow trip for the weekend. So subscribe if you want to see that big Wicklow vlog. I will see you guys in the next one.